What's up, guys? Tony Solo here on this beautiful bridge in Melbourne, Australia. This is my last week here, so you don't get to see the beautiful background like I love so much. So sorry to tell you. But the video topic for tonight is masculine eye contact. Hello.
Hi.
You look very Latin American.
Latin America? Yeah, that's what they told me, but I'm Italian.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
I'm going to buy some food.
Are you on break from work?
What?
Are you on break from work?
Yeah, no, I just need to tattoo.
Oh, you just got a bad tattoo. Okay, well, I'm Anthony. I'm here to meet you. I'm not just here to say what
Nice
you look
to
like
meet
you're from
you.
Latin America.
I'm Elena.
You're who?
Elena.
Elena.
Yeah, Elena.
Yeah, and I have to ask you, do you dance?
I used to.
Yeah, you have a dancer's figure. That's why I ask you.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. No, I used to. I did many sports actually, but yeah, I used to.
And you still wear the sports shoes?
What?
You still wear sports shoes?
Yeah, they're comfortable. That's why.
So you don't do sports anymore?
No, I go to the gym right now because I just moved here about 2 months ago. So I do what I can.
And how do you find Melbourne?
Oh, it's a really good place. Really good place.
Yeah.
Really different from Italy, yeah.
You're like kind of in a, you look like you're in a rush and you have time.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like you keep you keep moving away and I have to keep asking you a question to make you stay here. That sounds like,
That's because I got food,
did you order it? I mean, did you like call ahead?
I just like try to go to Metro if it's open. I don't know, buy some food.
Oh, it's not gonna close. I mean, is going to buy food
I don't know.
more important than romance?
For me,
Do not say yes. Don't say yes. You will hurt my feelings.
yes.
Uh-huh. Huh?
Why your friend has a camera?
Oh, don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe he's trying to record me.
I'm sure you know.
Yeah, do you want to ask him?
No,
You don't?
no.
Why not? You ask me? You're like, why does your friend have a camera? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to record. Maybe he's picking up a girl.
Why is recording us?
Maybe because he see me picking up a girl.
Then show your ex-girlfriend. Like,
Yeah. Because my ex-girlfriend hates
That's your
Italian
focus.
girls.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. I didn't know you were Italian. I thought you were Latin American. So you go to the gym. You don't know anything about me.
You're trying to use my time. So
Huh?
your friend can film us.
I'm trying to use your time. Do you think I really want to get to know you?
What?
Do you think I really want to get to know you?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, then how am I trying to use your time?
What's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yes.
My boss's name is Anthony.
Does that make it weird for you?
What?
Does it make it weird for you?
Ah?
Does it make it weird for you?
A little bit. I'm kidding. I'm just an angry girl right now.
Oh, you're a hungry girl.
Yeah, really.
So you don't know how to act.
I don't have sugar in my blood, so
Oh, so you feel, okay. I'm not gonna keep you here long, but you have to ask me a question about me. You asked me my name, that's not good enough.
how old are you?
25, you almost made me forget.
25.
How old are you?
That's me the same. What do you think?
You're definitely in your 20s.
20?
No, you're definitely in your 20s.
In my 20.
24.
19.
You really? What made you grow up so fast?
Sugar.
Huh?
Sugar.
Sugar made you grow up?
Yeah.
You, like actual sugar?
Yeah.
No, it didn't. You're a liar.
Maybe. Or maybe
Yeah.
not.
No, you saying sugar made you grow up, and I'm saying you just seem older. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Yeah, say hello to it. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I know you have to go.
Yeah, no, I really need food.
Okay,
Like,
well,
where am I need?
you can go eat, and I can go this way. But before we part, would you like to go on a date with me?
To what?
Would you like to go on a date another day?
Really?
Yes. This is one of the things that happens when a man comes up to you. He wants to go on a date with you because he likes the look of you. He likes your energy so far. He likes that you challenges him a little bit. That's what you do. You challenge me a bit.
Maybe. I give you my number.
Yeah.
That's okay?
We can. Are you free tomorrow?
You're going too far.
I'm not going too far.
Yeah, you are.
Are you free tomorrow?
Tomorrow I gotta work.
How you do?
I'm almost always work. But today no.
So we might have to go on a date tonight. No,
Today I'm a date food.
Huh?
I'm a date food.
What does that mean? I'm a date
Going
what?
to date food. I've got a big date with food.
With food. Yeah, but food isn't the whole day though.
Okay, this is my number. Australian things I don't know.
How do you say this? El mío?
What?
What does that mean? El mío?
El mío número. My number.
It looks like you missed some letters. That's all.
It's not.
So which days do you have off?
You don't know. Every week it's a different roster. So different days.
So that means I will have to text you and find out. Can you tell me what is your name again?
Elena. Elena.
Can you write it?
Elena, I don't know.
You what's my name?
Anthony.
Yes.
That's it.
And the
Got it.
tattoo, I remember you saying that.
It's a beautiful tattoo. Just today.
What is it inside?
A lot of things. It's a piece.
No, I'm saying like why you choose this to be for it to be inside of that though?
I don't know why you're trying to gain time. I really don't know.
No,
what
don't
you're
think that I'm
doing
here
with your
trying to
friend.
do something that's not normal.
You know what? I knew it.
Do what?
Like I was here, and I knew you were going to stop me.
Why?
I don't know why.
Well, it's because I was running up.
I like got feeling.
It's good.
That's good. Universe.
Yeah, of course. Like I'm not gonna hide the fact that I want to stop you. Yeah. When I saw you, I liked you. The shape of your body was amazing, and I came up and I was like,
Thank you.
yeah.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
So see you soon.
So it was lovely. I see you. She loves it. When it comes to being a man who has masculine eye contact, it's not this special, like, secret eye contact that only certain men know. The main key behind masculine eye contact is purpose. What this means is you have a purpose for why you're there. And this, of course, this is in relation to women. You have a purpose for why you're there looking at her. When you're looking at her in the eyes, you have a purpose behind it. A guy who's just kind of there for no reason, it's very easy for him not to have, so to speak, masculine eye contact. And I say masculine eye contact to make it sound all sweet, but what it really is just being able to look into the eyes of a woman with purpose. Anytime you look into a woman's eyes, understand that the purpose comes from intent. The intention behind, okay, this is the reason why I'm here, that is going to be able to fuel the woman to knowing what are you all about. Because remember, a woman, when she's looking at you, she's trying to figure out, not in a very logical way, but she's feeling into, okay, what is this man bringing me? What is he offering me in this moment right now? And one of the strongest ways for her to know is through your eyes and your body. So bodily expression is the way that a woman will be able to know, okay, what is your intent for talking to me, dude? Whether it be day or night, your eyes will always tell her why you're there. So that means that you have to have a clear reason why you're there. Many guys, the reason why they can't look into people's eyes is because they don't know why they're looking into their eyes. I have a video that talks about eye contact and how your eyes speak more when you just let it speak. And I talk about in that video being able to have a reason why you're looking into people's eyes, or it will come across strange. So this is what most guys do. They're in front of a woman and they're speaking to her and they're looking into her eyes like this. And there's no intent behind it. And they're just doing it to just hold eye contact. when you're doing it to just hold eye contact, it has no power to it. None at all. It comes across as staring. The woman goes, okay, why is he just staring at me? It doesn't arouse anything in her. A lot of times it just arouses, okay, is this dude weird? What's his problem? And that's when you'll get women like, why are you looking at me like that? And it's not having a good effect on her. But notice that when you look at my Infield videos, girls never say, why are you looking at me like that? They usually start laughing when they're in front of me. And the reason why they're laughing is because when I'm looking them in the eyes, I'm really just soaking them in some kind of way, or I'm clearly projecting something to them. It may be in a moment where I'm in front of a girl and I'm just looking her in the eyes, and let's say in this moment, I'm just super curious about her. So that is the intention for me looking her in the eyes. So what she'll feel in that moment is an opening. She'll be like, okay, this thing, and this thing, and what about you? And she'll start to just ask me questions and open up in ways just because of the intention that's happening in the moment. She can feel in this moment, I'm there and I'm genuinely interested in her. So anytime that I'm genuinely interested in a woman, which is every time I walk up to a woman, she will feel a need to start opening. This is why some women, as I'm talking to them, and I remember talking to a lady actually, and it wasn't even about seduction, but she's just like, I don't know, it's just something about you, it just makes me start telling you information. And what she doesn't know is just in that moment, my purpose is to really get to know this woman. My purpose is to figure out, okay, who are you like? What do you like? What is really behind this? Because she was this famous lady who did these costumes for people in New York City, and she's a really famous lady. And as I'm talking to her, she just felt this need, and for everybody else, she wasn't really opening to them. That's what it will do. That's when you get a woman saying, fuck, I'm telling you this already and I just met you. I've had it happen so many times. And it's just because my eye contact is letting her know I'm wanting to get to know you. And I wasn't always good at this. I remember when I first started out, I was just wanting to just hold eye contact and just keep it there. And it came across strange. Most like some of you guys are right now, where you're just in front of a girl and you're looking at her and you're like this. And it's not really doing anything. You're trying to have an effect on her and it's having a negative effect because she's like, what is the reason for you looking at me this fucking weird? If you want it to come across in some way, I challenge you, man, that you must have a clear reason behind it. And that clear reason comes from the clarity of you knowing why you're there. Many guys are walking up to girls and they're just like, I just want to see where it goes. I'm like, you can't walk up to her with the attitude of, I just want to see where it goes. Or, hey, I'm just doing the approach. I'm like, okay, if your intention is to just go approach, after that, it won't lead anywhere. It won't lead in a direction that it'll allow her to open up to you. It'll just be like, all right, he approached me. I'm giving him some information. He asking me, you know, what do I love to do? And it seems strange because in his eyes, I can just see he's asking this question without any realness behind it. The realness comes from having an intent. So for me, what I had to do, I had to start noticing that holding eye contact for the sake of it, I need to let that go. I need to start figuring out, okay, how can I allow my eye contact to be effective? And the way I started getting effective is I started to have an attitude around, I'm really here to get to know you. I really am. Like, I don't know if other guys are, but this one is. And I really start bringing it across to women. Now, it was over the top at some times where I would really be trying to get to know them, where I'm like, yeah, and I'm really there. Then as I let go of that neediness to try to get to know them, it became just, I do want to get to know you from a very whole place. It wasn't a place of neediness. So you may notice when you first start doing it, it may come across as too much, but you need to go past the limit or you need to overdo it so you can be able to scale back. And once you scale back, that's when you come back within yourself. That's when you're not, okay, am my eye contact good or not? And it'll start as conscious competence. You'll be working at it. And it's fine. It's fine. Everything starts as conscious competence when you first start doing it. But as you notice over time with any skill that you are learning, it started to become more and more integrated to the point where you don't have to just go, okay, right now I have to hold eye contact, don't break it. And it becomes normal. Eye contact in itself will give the woman so many different feelings. She'll be able to open up to you. She'll be able to feel aroused by you, sexually aroused. She'll be able to feel challenged by you if you are doing the eye contact right. If you are allowing yourself to be focused and in purpose. Eye contact itself for a man means nothing without the clarity of intent behind it. So if I had to bring you into what are some great intents you can have when you meet a woman, some masculine intents is, who are you? And just having that behind you and really sitting in that within yourself. It has to be a feeling. It can't just be, who are you? All right, man, yeah. It can't just be, who are you? It has to be, I really want to know who you are. And that has to be felt within you, because if it's not felt, it won't be conveyed through your eyes. Your eyes, for it to have a clear intent, it must be connected to something that's real, or it won't be conveyed. So to really connect to it, like all the other things that I say to you, it comes from really breathing into it. So let's say that, yeah, you want to get to know the girl. You walk up to her and you say hello to her. Now as you're there, what you notice is, all right, I approached her, I gave her a compliment, and now I'm flirting with her. But now after flirting with her, you want to get into who is she really, because this is when you're really going to be able to appreciate her. And you allow yourself to breathe into your intent. And this is something that I teach the guys on workshop is the way for you to access your intent the best, you must be in control of your breath. Because the deeper you breathe, the more you'll feel. Many guys, when they go up, they're not breathing deep enough. So they can't have a clear intention. It's not conveyed through their eyes, because when they're in front of the girl, they're not focused in here. So the only way for you to really be able to breathe fully and deeply is for you to be here and now with the woman. And as you breathe, you allow yourself to settle into your feet. And you can breathe deep and full. And as you do that, you'll notice that you start to feel something. And that starts to become conveyed through your eyes. And this is when it'll come across very masculine, because it'll be focused. It has a focus to it, so that means that it has a purpose to it. Another key thing behind this that you guys need to understand is that masculine eye contact has choice, which means that right now it is chosen to be directed at the woman. It is chosen in this direction here. So that means she can feel that his eyes are not on me just to be on me. It's on me for a reason. It's on me because he's chosen to do this. I remember I was talking to a girl and she said to me, when you look at me, you really look at me. You guys have probably heard me say this before, but that was the moment of breakthrough for me to really understand that, yes, women do get when I look at them that I'm really interested. When they're looking at me in the eyes, a lot of the times, I don't care if they're turned like this and they're talking to me like this, many other times, most of the time, they will turn to me like this because they can feel that I'm here and I've chosen to be here. When I look away, I choose to look away. I don't look away out of like fear of her thinking that I'm weird. I look away because I actually want to. I'm in front of the girl and I'm holding eye contact, and then as I'm holding eye contact, maybe I'm like, all right, I'm putting it on strong. I can feel that the girl is actually not strong enough to hold this. So in this moment, I can choose to look away, and I choose to look back. And this all comes from the fact that I'm here and I'm genuinely interested in this woman, and there's nothing that matters right now but me getting to know her and seeing what is she like. That's what makes this so easy. What makes this the easiest that it can be is that she's the only woman that matters right now in the world. This will make this 10 times easier if you could just have this attitude. When I walk up to a woman, she's the only one that matters. Nobody else matters in the world. And that allows her to feel special just by that attitude. Because the attitude that many women are used to is just the guy coming up and not really having any reason for being there. And the guy just coming there and trying to get something from her. But when he's there and he's like, I'm here because you're the only one that matters to me right now in the world, because I'm attracted to you and I want to get to know you. And if this goes well, I want to move it in a direction towards romance. She will appreciate you for this. She will love you for this. She will melt underneath your eyes for this. Your eyes are the tools that you can use to affect women. Women want to be affected by your eyes. They want your eyes to be there and be unperturbed. They want your eyes to be completely there with them and there'll be no breakage to it. If there's a breakage to it, it's because it's chosen. And then this is chosen. That being able to choose like that in the moment, she can feel that you're under control. She can trust you. She can trust that, okay, this man, he knows what he's doing. He can look at me. He can really want to get to know me. He can even show his intent to me, whether it be sexual intent, whether it be getting to know me, which is curiosity, whether it be appreciation, where it's a little bit more softer. I like this. And she will love your eyes. There's a reason why when I talk to women, they say that they love my eyes. It's not because I have some beautiful, amazing eyes. It's because my eyes are expressive and showing what intent that I have in a moment. And I'm a happy person, of course, that feels good for anybody. But I had to work on that. It wasn't always like that. But in working on that, it started to show me that there's a whole new different world that people can live in, that a man and a woman can live in if they stay connected in this moment. Heart connected. So you guys must not be afraid to show what's happening through you. You must be totally in your element of, you know what? I like this woman right now and I'm gonna show her. This comes back to one of the beautiful things that I talk about is obviousness. Be obvious right now that I want to show her my intent, that I like her. Be obvious right now that when I'm in front of her, I want to show her that I'm listening and I'm receiving you. Be obvious right now that I want to get to know you. And if a woman goes, why are you looking at me like that? And she says it, of course, not in a, like, why are you looking at me like that, like some girls do. But she's like, why are you looking at me like that? You just say, I'm just here with you and I find you to be attractive. Or maybe for you it is, I just want to get to know you and I'm just here. She goes, all right, this is just too much. And then that lets you know that, okay, maybe the girl is testing you or maybe she's not strong enough. And if she's testing you, you can see it because she'll have a little smirk behind it. But if it's just too much, you'll notice her facial expressions. If she's testing you, she may be like, wow, it's just too much. Maybe, I don't know, do you do this to women all the time? And she starts testing you like that, you just hold it. Well, when I'm really interested in a woman, I like to be focused in here right now because this is what matters. I'm not in a rush to get away, so. And maybe you stop at that. And she goes, oh, okay, well. And I remember when I walked up to a girl I used to date on the street. I met her in a day, and when I walked up to her, I told her that she had great eye contact because she kept throwing me her eyes I saw her twice and she threw me her eyes twice and I ran up to her and I was like, you have the best eye contact. And she was like, what a compliment. And I started talking to her and I was just there with her like this, talking to her because I just really want to get to know her. And she goes, why are you looking at me like that? Come on now. And she stayed like that forever though. It's funny because that's the same behavior she had throughout the whole fucking open relationship. And she's like, wow, man, and she just really had comments about it. And I was just standing there with her and allowing her to do it. And hers was just tests. And there's other women I've met where it wasn't like that. It was like, okay, this is just too much. I need to let off the heat. Your eyes, being unperturbed, being here, having intent, being able to breathe into yourself, which is being able to be aware of your breath and understanding that your intent stems from underneath. It doesn't stem from your chest. It doesn't stem from your eyes. It stems really from deep within you. And the only way you can access this, guys, is really through your breath. And I told you the number one way to change your life is change the way you breathe. Allow yourself to be a man now who is more aware of his breath. Who understands that if he has control of his breath. If he's more aware of his breath, he's going to be more attractive. This is the absolute truth. Guys out there who are even naturals, the reason why they are so good in front of women is just because they're relaxed. And when you're relaxed in a moment in front of a woman, you naturally fall into your breath. They don't even notice that they are, but they naturally fall into their breath, or they put all their awareness on the woman, but they're not trying to need anything from her. But for a man who's learning this, as you guys are looking in this video, understand that for you, just becoming aware of your breath, that puts you past a natural, because a natural a lot of times doesn't even know about this beautiful thing that you can do. Remember, stillness is the masculine. So as you become aware of your breath, you become stillness. And immediately you become masculine. Immediately you know that in this moment, I'm scared to hold eye contact, so I'm looking away because I'm afraid to be here. Then you learn more and more to sit in your breath, and the more you can sit in your breath, the more you can stay here in the moment with a person, particularly with a woman. I had to learn the same thing with this camera. I had to learn how to just stay here and be aware of my breath, because before I used to get distracted by it's a fucking lens right in front of me. There's people walking past. The people used to stand there and I was like, oh my God, I can't think. And then I started to become aware of my breath. Now I can choose to just stay here and know that someone is looking at me. Access your breath and you can access your intent. Access your intent and you can convey it through your eyes. Do you see that the agent for it, the cause for you to being able to give your intent is your breath? I will always bring it back to that, because that unlocks so many different things for me. And that's why I'm teaching you guys how to unlock for you. This is Tony Solo on a rainy night. As you can see me, I have rain on my face. I love you guys. I hope you took a lot away from this video about being able to give a woman your intent through accessing your breath and conveying through your eyes, moment to moment, what you feel, and just being obvious about it. And the more you be obvious about it, the more women will start to be affected by your eyes in a real way, in a way that you want to affect them. I hope you guys know that there is a link in the description box below that is to my Meet to Bedroom series. It's just free. If you click on it, you go to the website and you could just click the little button and it'll get you guys that free Meet to Bed series, where I talk about meeting a woman on the street and taking her to the bedroom, and that journey doing that. And I talk about texting and everything. Until next time, your boy Tony Solo is out.